should have acted. They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. For the time after Oblivion opened, when the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. No one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawned, it dawned in fire. But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, forgot a light. There we go. Welcome to the daily All Hat No Kettle PC game playthrough. Currently the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. I'm your host, Hat. Hello, everyone. Especially those of you on YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, and DLive, not necessarily in that order. By the way, it looks like my messaging regarding leaving YouTube is getting out loud and clear. I have gotten very few, if any, viewers on YouTube the last few days, so I am considering pushing up my leaving YouTube and going to Rumble by 2 weeks, and or I should say a week actually. I can't tell time, but I may very well quit YouTube this Friday afternoon. It'll be our last YouTube event, and then to come Saturday morning I will start on Rumble, replacing YouTube in the rotation. I will still be on Twitch, DLive, and Trovo, although Twitch I may not be with much longer. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at my metrics lately. I have been picking up viewers, so it's not like no one's watching, but I'm not getting any chat interactions, which normally lets me know that people are involved. But let me just take a quick look at Twitch here. That's okay. It'd help if I clicked on Twitch actually, and not Trovo. I do have one Twitch viewer at the moment, so it's not like no one's there, and it's not costing me any money to be on Twitch, so I shouldn't be so skittish about it. But I do like to get whatever bang for the buck I can. So that just, but yeah, YouTube, expect to be offline at the end of the week, near as I can tell. At the end of the week, the week days, not the end of the week itself. I always get confused. I've always considered Saturday to be the end of the week, Or pardon me. See, I can't even get it right. I always considered Sunday to be the end of the week, not Saturday, and it's always throws me off when I'm watching something on Sunday morning and they say last week, and I'm like, what do you mean? It's still no, it's not. No, it's not. The revelation hits me, and I go on from there. But anyway, so Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. What are we doing? Um, I've picked up a few of the thief missions to round out our requirements to become the ultimate master of the Thieves Guild. I did one or two of them yesterday offline before I had to lie down for a while before the afternoon show. And I thought I'd go ahead and continue. They've been incredibly simple, very quick to knock out, so I don't expect them to take very long at all. And they're quite a bit of fun. A little bit of sneaking, a little bit of subterfuge. I think I've got a pickpocket mission coming up right now, so that'll be fun. And we'll get into it. So let's have at it. Let me switch the system over to the game. All right, it'll pop up on your screen in just a moment. There it is. And here we go. In fact, we are back, pretty sure, in Riften right now. Yeah, to return a set of valuables we stole from a place in Whiterun to Vex. So it looks like they want us to go through the cemetery. There we go. Now I can see.
By sure. Is that Asura's star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
By the way, when I play this on my own, I play it in full screen 4K. Oh my gosh, are the colors beautiful. Just incredibly outstandingly beautiful.
Need something?
Interest you in some marksman training?
Yeah.
Things are looking up around here, lad.
Who was that with the marksman training?
Yeah, you want to talk to me? Off in the shadows. Okay.
If you want to be a master pickpocket like me, I can get you there.
Yeah.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
All right. Nope, no, can't train anymore at this level.
Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
Good to see you, lad.
Interest you in some marksman training? I'll show you what I know.
Nope, there too.
If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
Thought I'd maxed out with those guys, but I wasn't sure.
Do anything for you.
Out with it. Time is money.
I've completed the sweep job.
Fine. I guess you'll need your coin then.
Yeah, I got 500 gold out of that. Alright, let's...
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
see what else we've got here. The heist, yep.
Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way?
Sounds easy enough.
All right, take this and get out of here.
Okay.
Out with it. Time is money.
Let's get going.
I'm gonna need you to move, dear.
Can can I help you?
I need to,
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up.
need to find Delvin, get another job from him.
Something
There it
troubling
is.
you? Oh, you're back.
I've completed the Bedlam job.
This kind of work suits you, but it's going to end up making you rich.
Alright, I've heard you're offering extra work.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Well, that's all the jobs that we haven't done for him. So, I'll hold off on.
Hey, this guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you popular around here.
Yeah. I've taken all the work I can from you. Why did my health meter start showing up? That's weird. Am I hurt? No. Weird.
What's on your mind?
How can I assist you?
I'm still here.
That cloudy night in Aurora. There it is. Once I complete this job, I'm going to come back to...
What
How
do
can
you
I
need,
help you?
Guardian?
Actually, I take that back. While I'm here in Windhelm, after I knock down this job, I'm going to start pressing a little more on the murders and do a little investigating on that. Oops.
Most of the Nords living in
No,
Windhelm
no good.
don't care much for us.
Dude, hit your spell. Okay, I guess that's not even
By
the
sure. Is that
right place to be.
is that Asura star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
There we go.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
This isn't right. Let's go upstairs.
Quintus,
Yep,
could
there
you
we are.
fetch me a copy of the firmament? I need to compare the old star charts to today's.
Did they really record the star positions from Corral tomb?
Hey, good morning, dog. Good morning to you. Just about to see if I can break into a master strong box with people listening downstairs.
It's that precise.
Confound it, boy, I know what I...
All right, this is I'm not getting anywhere. I didn't try all the way to the left, so. Boy, this is one tough lock. There we go. Ooh, almost. Ah, darn it. Same spot as before. Nope, nope, further. Need to go further. Too far. I'm running out of lockpicks. Damn it. Darn it, same spot as before. Too far, idiot. See, I told you too far. Finally.
Doing? It will help me determine the season of his burial, which I can reference.
I apologize, Master.
Don't waste time.
Man, that was about 20 lockpicks.
Just find the book.
How can I help you?
All right. You know, actually, let's just go ahead and go back to Rift and turn this in, and then we can move on from there.
Can I help you?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Can I help you?
Yes, lad. Did you need something?
Well, you done or what? Out with it. Time. I suppose you want your share now. Here you go.
Alright, so I'll leave it there for now.
Come on, take another job so we can both make some money.
Yeah, leave me alone. I've been working too hard.
Do you need something?
Got a murder to solve. Sorry, murders.
Do you need something?
We've stopped. What is it?
Oh gosh, women.
Yeah, you need something?
Let me call up that thing on the journal. Oh yeah, still got that to do. There's the other one. All right. All right. So let's. Shoot. Doing it the hard way again. Alright, that's the wind helm. I didn't mean that. Didn't mean to do that. Screwed it up again. There we go. Wait a minute, I don't see the marker. There it is. Alright, it's right in front of me. Right in front of me.
Do you need something?
Well done, mortal. All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
What happens now?
Go, seek your fate. I will be watching, and perhaps we will meet again afterwards.
Very well. Goodbye.
Embrace order and hard truth, mortal. Goodbye.
Alright. That is done. Alright, back to Whiterun. Sorry, Windhelm. I always get those two mixed up.
Can I help you?
Alright. What time is it here? Now we need to wait a few hours. There we go.
Always sad when someone has to die.
This is a shame.
Did you see what happened here?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Alright.
Heard about you. What do you need?
I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this if you'll let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Interesting how she said the word name, your life, whereas the caption said talk to the steward. And not often there's a discrepancy between the two.
Favor the bow, eh? I'm a sword man myself.
I use both, actually.
Algrove won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true lord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. And what would you have? If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
I've heard about those murders. These murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
More so in times of strife.
All right, so got our permission from the steward.
Not finding the butcher? Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like that.
Back
Hands to
to
yourself, sneak thief.
the scene of the crime.
What do you need?
It's not letting me interact.
Do you need something? You're like me, huh? Don't
Oh.
fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Dare I use both? All right. Well, the steward has granted me permission to aid in the investigation.
All right, then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
All right.
Can I help you?
Let's get a little autopsy action going here. Once again, it's not helping me.
What do you need, darling?
Oh, it's giving me 2 markers. I see. All right.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Have you not said anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
It's all right, but have you found anything?
Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with, well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Well, let me know if you find anything else.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
All right, so we did that. We've already searched the body. I guess it's time to go back to the crime scene.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman? No lollygagging. Aye.
Nope, nothing there. Got another marker.
What can I do for you?
Good to see you.
Guess we go back to the steward.
Best offense is a good defense.
Holcroft won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
How goes the investigation?
What can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here. Cold as at more. But that just grows the beard sticker. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
He knows that. They all know that.
Hmm.
Are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
I seem to have hit a dead end.
Message you mean shoving a sword through
What do you do for the Jarl?
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
Thorin was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our army. Things hinge on White Run.
Kind of confused here. I'm going to have to go to the.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
All right. Well, I've got a bandit post.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Oops, wrong key. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to take care of these bandits.
Yes,
You got any?
champion does it.
Get anything else on him?
They have families.
Oh, looks like we're going to be able to kill two birds with one stone here. Ah, crap. Haven't been to any of these places yet. Got a long walk to do, folks. But we have a way of making the miles go by quickly. Let me get on some open ground here. Let's see which way we headed this way. Wait a minute. All right, south to the south to the road, then turn northeast.
Yes, champion of Azura.
And get to the road here, and then I can. Oh wait, the stables are right there. My horse should be right there. I thought the stables were right there.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for...
Travel to them the easy way, I guess.
Hey, I've always adventured on my own terms.
Look at him go. It's like my shifts in the Windhelm Arena all over again.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how to solve horses?
Someone at least give me a drink before we start punching. Broken
The world.
one or two could wisen this lot up.
Help someone!
Crap.
I told you I
I killed the horse. Let's back up. Damn it to hell. Should have used the bow.
Large diagonal cut. Well, she's dead. I mean, sorry. Was only joking. Oh, yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing, they look like they were made. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Did you have anything to do with this?
I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I? Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Alright, well, we did that.
What can I do for you, friend?
I did it wrong. I should have. I
So
went
you
back
can
to
cast
the.
a few spells? Am I supposed to be impressed?
I went back to the previous
The
tab
twilight
save as opposed to
watches
the
us
previous
all, Guardian.
save, which should have been when I left the hall. So I screwed that up. I apologize.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Algrove won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Norn. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
How goes the investigation?
Putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you
Can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make for Ulfric. He seems to... I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained... The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Alright, we're back to that.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
powerful state, don't you think?
I'm still here.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
Alright, let's try this again. And there's Frost. Let's ride.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice. You need something.
Alright, let's try this again. Great. Great. That's one thing I hate when you have the E key for your mount and dismount, and you don't put your fingers on the right keys when you lift them off to I think I've got two things going at the same time here. Yep. Yep, hang on. I gotta turn that off, otherwise it's gonna confuse me. There we go.
Ain't this a surprise?
Close enough.
Somebody help.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Wait, what was that?
In the world? Must have stepped in a bear trap. She didn't last long.
In the back.
I'll kill you if I have Are you prepared to die? Now you'll pay.
Last mistake.
Thanks. Couldn't have done that without you.
There we go. No. Yeah, I'll take him. Yeah, I'll take the bow. Lots of gold on this guy. Oh, black soul gem. Sweet.
Damn it. There you are.
There's the darn thing. Shoot. Hoping to get some ice wreath teeth out of it. Nope. Not to be had. I have no idea what's going on here that I can't pick that up. It's weird. It's really weird. Oh, let's look around some more. Whoa! Vardenfell glass armor. Holy cannoli.
Let's get...
Alright, some butter. Yep, I'll take the flour. Now, what about... I guess there is no upstairs. Hey, Blob, good morning. Yeah, that's, I think a Daedric something, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to remember the name. I've come across a few of them already, and every time I... Oh, there it is right there. Nope, that's just... Nope, that's something else. No, that is it. Ice Naga, that's it. Ice Naga. But as you can see, I'm not going to get anything out of it. I'm staring right at it. But, yeah, so that's... You can see it's upside down there. Had no idea it traveled that far off to the side. Oh, well, bandit leader's dead. Oh, let's get back to our horse. There you are. What enemies? It says I cannot fast travel when there are enemies nearby. Aren't any enemies around? What the heck was it? I didn't even see what happened. Oh well, let's try it again. Yeah, no. In fact, that's the funny thing. I've seen one dragon this entire time.
What do you need, Guardian?
One dragon. In fact, I've got to check something now that I think about it. Hang on just a second. I downloaded a mod for this exact thing. hell is it?
You're as good as dead.
You are brave, Kalan Okoron.
Erebor, guide me!
Me honor.
Slay it! Slay the dragon!
Fuza!
That's the last of them.
Alright, dragon down. Got an arrow back. Got a dragon bone. Got some scales. And iron war axe. As if. A sapphire. 315 gold. And, yeah, that's all I'll take. Alright, well, we've gotten a dragon. Let me try one more. Oops, save it, dummy. Save it. Got a piece of him that time.
Mortals can provide.
Crap. I couldn't run. There we go.
Sorry, but you left me with no choice.
No. Alright, more dragon bones, scales. Alright. Alright, so that's working. Hopefully. Interesting quote, Dog. That that mirrors something that Ben Shapiro has been saying. Or wait, who's no, Tim Pool, actually. I take that back. Tim Pool has been saying for quite some time regarding Democrat cities and defunding the police. He said, you know, you can't, in fact, it's almost a direct quote, you can't start a fire and then blame the fire department for not being able to put it out. Or you can't start a fire and wait until it burns down half the house and then say, wait, I can't get out. This, you know, somebody help me. he has a theme on setting fire to your house and then either not leaving at the first sign of danger or blaming other people for the results. It's a common theme of his, and George Bush maybe listens to Tim because he copied it almost verbatim. I read this morning that we have no plan to get any Americans, or I'm sure Afghans for that matter, out of the country if they're not already in Kabul. And even then, we're having to rely on the Taliban. I'm not going to say it the way the diaper wearer in chief says it. No way in hell. It's just embarrassing when he pronounces it that way, like he speaks Pashtun.
Horses.
But
Do you have any idea how
and I admit I am guilty of doing the accent thing too. But I'm a pretentious fop. He's the president of the United States, so he should know better. But it is just disgusting. And as I said before, the worst part isn't even close to being here yet. We're still relying on literal terrorists to provide safe passage to Americans through basically a war zone to an airport.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire.
Any luck finding the butcher?
The bandit leader at Trader's Post is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
They all know that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Dog. Not surprised at all about those comments being negative. Because remember, he's taken a lot of the blame for all this, and so is Trump. Actually, we saw those poll numbers that I quoted yesterday from Rasmussen. You can see that a lot of people are blaming Trump for what happened as well, though they're blaming Biden more. So it is a real disaster cutting across both parties. Unless I got to turn that back on. All right, let's go back to the crime scene.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
What do you need, Guardian?
How can I help a brother Nord?
Norley prescribed me permission to aid in the investigation.
All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
What can I do for you?
Let's follow the trail of blood, I guess. I'm gonna need to wait till morning, obviously. Helps if I hit the right key. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that helped. Let's wait another hour. There we go, that's better.
The Twilight watches us all, Guardian. Most people in Skyrim don't care for Dunmer.
Maybe you've seen masts sticking out of the water to the northeast. That would be the wreck of the Winter War. Fine vessel back in its day.
There we go. There we go. There's some blood. No. Crap, I'm gonna have to go to the wiki on this. This isn't working. Hang on a second. Let me pull it up. Blood on the ice. All right. Yep, follow the trail of blood. All right.
Yes, champion of Azura.
I gave up on the wiki too soon. Hang on a second. I don't know what I'm thinking here. All right, now I've got it. Yeah, that's completely true, Blob. That's completely true. They've been fairly strong-minded against you know who. I don't see any blood anywhere. This isn't working.
Fruits and vegetables, all ripe and ready for your table. Take home Windhelm's finest and freshest produce today.
There we go. Now we're cooking. Yep, there we go. All right. Great, another master lock. Oops, hang on. I just didn't save it. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh, crap, almost. Too far. Went the wrong way. Too far again. Too far again. It's so hard to remember where I was at. Oh, snap. Literally. There we go. There we go. Looks like I don't have to sneak around. Now let me look around downstairs first. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. Read, beware the butcher, the killer who hunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Now what's this one? Same thing. Red Guard Night Cape. Interesting.
Yes, champion of Azura.
The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. An amulet of Stendar. Another Red Guard Night Cape. Oh, here's the chest. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. And 11, Beware the Butcher flyers, and Journal, the Butcher's Journal, Part 1. Let's read that. Part 1, no less. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far, a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guards showed up just at the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantripped shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I'm tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons, worth the effort tonight. And that is it for the journal. All right. Oh, here's another wardrobe. Ah, this wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. We have a false back panel, good folks. Thank you, Wiki. Oh, boy, this is gruesome. This is gruesome. This altar is built to some This altar is built to some unknown magic. I think it might be to use. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. Alright, here's the second part of the journals. Butcher's Journal. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments, 173 fragments of bone for assemblage, approximately 4 buckets full of blood, Nord preferred, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Star scrying to the edge of the ice mind, look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. And parenthetically, translation from Aldmer text as interpreted by the Aelids and first transcribed by Altmere, provenance and authority unknown. And at the very bottom there it says soon. Oops, I meant to take that. Keep doing that. All right. I'm certainly not going to take any food from this room. Alright, turns out there was one other thing I missed back here. Aha, there's something underneath. There we go. Strange amulet. All right.
Spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing.
Be nice if I could get around.
The twilight watches us all, Guardian.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Almost killed myself there. I completely went the wrong way.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask. Good to see you.
Try me to be a better pickpocket.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Nope, nope, can't do it. Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
All right.
Always a pleasure.
Won't give us a straight answer.
Yeah, Dr. Frankenstein's a pretty good call. Definitely looks like they're trying to reanimate the dead.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
The Twilight watches us all, Guardian.
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send...
The Twilight watches us all, Guardian.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife.
Any luck finding the butcher?
Why?
Yes, actually.
If not for me, what then?
Unless I could get the prompt to talk to him, that would be sweet.
Take the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
Great, I sit down, he stands
I
up.
fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard.
What do you need, Guardian?
How goes the investigation?
Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Can you tell me anything about the butcher?
Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
All right, well, we'll leave it at that.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah. The thing with beggars, the reason they stay is ultimately someone always pays them. Someone always gives them money. We had a scam running here for maybe a year, 2 years tops before they finally broke it up. I'm sure you guys, well, I should say I'm sure perhaps you've seen firefighters going out and doing fundraising where they will dress up in part of their kit and stand near busy intersections and have big 5-gallon buckets where they take donations from people right out of their cars. We have it here every so often, and
what might you need?
it's about once a year, fairly common in that regard. You can count on it happening. But for a little while, we had people wearing orange safety vests, like hunting vests or construction vests, standing around with that same type of bucket at those intersections, and they were scamming everyone, pretending to be a legitimate thing. And I'm always one where someone comes up to me and asks for a donation. I say, okay, well, I'm going to need a receipt for a charitable donation if you're a 501c3. And anyone who's a fraud won't even know what you're talking about. And so it's always pretty easy to shut them down. We have another scam that happens around here every so often. Unfortunately, my wife and I fell for it once, but only once. These kids walk around town with this sheet of paper with typed up or in plastic covering, like a sleeve. and it's got the spiel about donating money to a local basketball club that's out of a particular sports stadium. I shouldn't say stadium. God, I talk like Biden. A sports complex here in town. It's called the Iceplex. It's where they do a lot of the hockey leagues here. And they also have basketball during the summer. And so these guys will walk up to you and say, hey, you know, we're blah, 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 collecting, blah, 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 blah. And I always take a look at the sheet. And the first time it happened, they were selling candy, you know, and I'm like, they are charging $1 for, you know, a small candy bar or something like that. And Picasso knows, and I gave him a few bucks. It was downtown, right by the pub. But the next time it happened here, it happened last year, actually. Pretty sure. A guy comes up to the house. Maybe it was 2 years ago, but I remember it clearly that it happened. Comes up to the house, starts talking about, you know, the same thing. And there's a phone number. He says, you know, if you have any questions, you can call the coach. Well, the Iceplex is not too far away from me here in Kenosha, although it may be technically in Pleasant Prairie. We have a really weird city limit line between us and Pleasant Prairie. And Rexplex, I'm sorry, Picasso knows just corrected me, Rexplex. I think the Iceplex actually might have been in Grand Forks. But but the coach's number was a Chicago area code, 312, whereas our area code is 262. For landlines, of course, the cell phones are obviously way different, but the landlines area code here is 262. And I said, this is a Chicago number. I said, I kind of don't get it. He goes, oh, no, the coach commutes. He lives just inside the border there. He comes up, which is not uncommon here. A lot of people come up from Illinois. And I said, okay, but let me see your 501c3 certificate. He's like, what's that? And I said, well, you're soliciting door to door. You have to be a charitable organization in order to do that. And I said, and also you need a city permit. Now, I'm not sure if that part's true or not, but it really threw him for a loop. And he goes, no, I don't. I don't need any of that. And I said, well, yeah, you do. I said, you're accepting donations. You need to have legal ability to do that. Otherwise, it's theft. And that really put him on his heels. He's like, blah, 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 blah. No, I can do this. He goes, look, and here's the other part of the scam. They'll have on another part, another page, either on a separate page or on the back of the printed sheet, they'll have a list of names written out in ink with a dollar amount next to them. And they'll always have a few loose bills inside that sleeve to make it look like they've been getting money. And it's not just you that they've come up to, and other people have helped. That's a big part of any scam, is making it look like other people are already in it, thereby making it more attractive. So he says, well, look, I've gotten these names. Well, they were all written in the same pen with the same hand. And I said, so you've been filling out all these names, or why haven't you let the people who make the donation write out their name? Oh, no, we do that. I said, well, how do you know that you're spelling it right? Because you're writing it in cursive, and there's no pauses here, and there's no crossouts. And again, I'm not saying I'm a handwriting expert, but again, I threw him. I'm putting him on his back heels, and he's got nothing. But he keeps saying, no, I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law. That was his only thing after that. He kept saying it over and over again. And I said, look, dude, you're going to have to leave. You're going to have to leave. I said, I'm not going to call the cops, but I highly recommend you stop doing this, because someone might. Now, have a good day. And I turn around and walk back in the house. Because the thing is, I always meet them outside. I never let anyone in the house. Otherwise, I'll just talk to them through the screen door, making sure it's locked. And trust me, if anyone pulls anything, I have a way to handle that situation. Let me just put it that way. Several ways. It was, I had him. I had him dead to rights. He got nowhere. He got nowhere. But anyway, so that's something that happens around here. But I haven't seen the safety vest intersection people in quite some time, and their prime location now is under construction, so they don't even have a place to stand. That's pretty hilarious. We've got one stretch of highway here. It has two names. That's the craziest thing about up here in the North Midwest. Everything has two names. And when you use GPS, sometimes the GPS has one name in it, but you're used to using the other. So when you search for it in the database, at least back in the day, when I was using my old Garmin GPS, it wouldn't have both. And if you search for the wrong one, you'd get nowhere. I remember once literally screaming in my car because I couldn't get the damn street to come up because I was using the wrong name according to the database. But this particular stretch goes due east and west from all the way on the east side of town by the hospital, which is really close to the lake, all the way out through the city limits of Kenosha and Pleasant Prairie, and now into what we call the county, which is everything west of Interstate 94, which runs north and south on the west side of town. And very busy area there. But this stretch of road is both 75th Street and Highway 50. So it's easy to get confused. But most people call it Highway 50, and it stretches for a very long patch through the county. And the particular section that I'm describing, about a mile, 2 miles of it, is the busiest stretch of road in Wisconsin. Honestly, busier than any street in Milwaukee. It handles a bunch of traffic, an absolute bunch of traffic, because it's basically the only straight route between the interstate and Pleasant Prairie and Kenosha. Otherwise, you've got to do a bunch of circuitous turns and backtracks. And some of those roads aren't all that great. And so now what they're doing is they're expanding the road from a 2-lane each side to a 3-lane each side. And I understand the reasoning behind it, because the traffic can get really awful. But here's the thing. People automatically adjust traffic volume. And if something gets to the point where it's very difficult to travel in a reasonable amount of time, they'll find an alternate route. Even if it's a bit more circuitous, it will always be faster once the traffic gets to the point where you can't get through quickly anymore. And then once the planners expand the road they had been using to reduce traffic volume, or I should say traffic density, pardon me, people go back to that route. So they fill it up. And then the people who weren't using it go to it since it's faster. And the process repeats up to a certain level. You have to take out the slowdowns that often occur on these routes for them to become more efficient. Things like traffic circles or smart traffic lights. Otherwise, it doesn't work. I've seen it. I'm 60 years old. I've lived in the upper Midwest most of my life. And I've seen every highway I've driven on expanded at one point or another. And the traffic always gets back to the original density. Even if it takes a couple years, it always goes back. The only thing I've seen that has streamlined traffic is on what they call the Tri-State Tollway, which is Interstate 294, which is the belt road around the west side of Chicago, from the south side all the way around to the far north. That's where a lot of the western suburbs have hubbed up, is off of 294. And 294 is a toll road. It was supposed to be a temporary toll road. Well, of course, any fee from the government is never temporary, and it always increases over time. So the tollway authority said, we're only going to make it a toll road until it's paid for. Well, no interstate is ever paid for. You constantly need maintenance. And so that was, of course, a big lie. But how unlike a government to lie about something. But the thing is, with the toll, it had manual toll booths, like every tollway did. You would have to drive up, stop, and hand the guy your money. They would give you change, and then you could drive on. And of course, traffic would back up during rush hour for a mile at least. And there were speed lanes for people with exact change after a while, when they created automatic toll counters where you could throw in change and it would count the change and then it would let you through. But a lot of people, including myself on occasion, would use those as a way around the biggest part of traffic, and then, like a jerk, sneak our way back in closer to the front. I stopped doing that years ago, but that was the thing when I was younger. Well, finally, the toll pass system came through. The system where you have a transponder in your car, and it corresponds to your vehicle, your plates, and an account with the tollway authority that you have to have money in. You can re-up the money every so often as it gets low, and you just drive straight through. Initially, you had to slow down, and then they made it more efficient to where you didn't have to slow down, and that took care of all the backups. But it took about 25 years for those to become a reality. And so the traffic was always a mess on 294. And there are toll booths. I think there are about 6 toll booths between the south side and the north side before you get off of the tollway and get back on Interstate 94. It's an absolute disaster until they put in those automatic toll booths. And of course, Blob says in the chat, and now they track everyone. Yeah, that's the thing with those transponders. They can track you. They have your license plate at every booth. Every time a car passes through one of those booths, they get an image of your license plate. No matter how fast you're going, they get an image of the plate. And it is a perfect way to know where you are and where you're going. It's as bad as having your cell phone with location marking on, which is almost impossible to turn off. Yeah, if you were planning a crime and used 294, you would have to use a stolen car, because otherwise they could trace it back to you. The only other way to get around it would be to rent a car under a false identity. That's the best you could do. Now there is the Edens, Ryan, Bishop Ford that goes through from the very far north of Chicago and Cook County all the way down out of Chicago and Cook County, and that's 3 sections. That's I-94, which is again what we have out west of us after the tollway ends. And it's connected at the southern and northern ends with the tollway. And so the northern part between the tollway going south to Chicago is the Edens, and then the part from downtown Chicago, the loop, to I think 60th or 63rd Avenue is the Dan Ryan, and then south of that, going through the worst neighborhoods and into some of the industrial neighborhoods on the south side of Chicago, that's the Bishop Ford. It used to all south of Chicago used to be the Dan Ryan, and then they created the Bishop Ford section, I think in the 90s. But there were a lot of very derogatory names for the Ryan, especially on the south side, because there was a lot of really insane driving, and there were some very racist names for that section of road that I can't say online, really not even in polite company, without getting in serious trouble. But they were pretty rampant, and now you can wind up getting shot on that. And you also have going east to west from downtown Chicago out to 294 is the Roosevelt Expressway. That's 290, I believe. And the traffic on it is always horrendous. And that's a really easy place to get shot. In fact, next I'm going to start playing again. But next time I'm on, please remind me, someone in the chat, and I'll tell you the story about the Riviera theft on the Eisenhower when I was at the trauma center. It's quite a hilarious story. Oh yeah, pay the toll. Pay the toll. There was one nice thing about the tollway. One nice thing. If you don't have a transponder, say you're from Iowa and you don't have toll roads, you can still use this system. Excuse me, I've got a phone call from one of my doctors. Hang on. All right. No show Friday. I have a doctor's appointment Friday morning I had completely forgotten about. It's my pain doctor, too. It's not an appointment I can blow off, because if I don't see them, I don't get my morphine. And if I don't get my morphine, I am a complete disaster, because my shoulder blows up and I can't function. I can't function. The pain is horrendous. Thank God for slow-release morphine. But so anyway, so no show Friday morning. So which means there will be an afternoon show, of course, unless some medical situation comes up, obviously. But as for those of you who weren't here earlier, it looks like I'm going to stop broadcasting on YouTube altogether come Friday afternoon. That'll be my last, because I've noticed over this past week that I haven't gotten anyone watching on YouTube. I mean, anyone. So it seems to me to be fairly idiotic to go ahead and continue with the original timeline I had given of stopping on August 31st. It would behoove me to do it sooner. So Friday afternoon, last YouTube show, and then Saturday morning is when I will begin replacing the YouTube portion with Rumble. And then it'll go on from there. So from Saturday on, it'll be Rumble, DLive, Trovo, and Twitch. YouTube will be gone. I will not delete the channel. I have a backup of every video, but I will not be broadcasting on YouTube anymore after Friday afternoon. So I have an Odyssey account. But it's I really think that 4 channels is enough, and I don't want to get really crazy, and I don't even know if you can live stream on Odyssey. Can you? I don't think you can, but I have I have the uploads to Gab TV every day, and I may or may not continue that, because I haven't heard of anyone from Gab TV say, hey, I found your channel and I'm following you now. I have a few followers on Gab TV. I get about 90 to 100 views for each video, although it takes a few days for it to build up, which I kind of find funny for a news show to take that long to build up to its ultimate, because news, of course, gets stale over time. But Gab TV is a fee service, and I don't mind. But I'm not getting anything from anyone watching. And I've asked once, and I have to decide if I want to continue to let Gab TV be a charity case, because the thing is that I have to convert each day's video to a smaller resolution in order to upload it to Gab TV, and that takes about a half hour. Well, that's a half hour I could spend doing a lot of other things, it's a real pain in the butt. And if they're not paying me at all, I really don't see the reason to keep doing it. So and again, I'm not in it for the money, but I don't see why I should allow charity cases to exist when it's costing me money. It doesn't cost me anything to broadcast on DLive or Trovo or Twitch, and of course Rumble is a monthly fee, but it's a low monthly fee. And if I can start generating revenue on Rumble, that would be great. If not, then I may stop Rumble too. We'll give it 6 months or so and see how it happens. I pay a lot of money for news sources, so whatever little money I can bring in helps a lot. Not to mention the different equipment that I buy to make the streams better. It's only fair that people at least contribute a little bit towards the service, I feel. So it's one of the reasons I'm leaving YouTube. Understanding that your comment on Gab TV, yeah, you can live stream on Odyssey. Okay, all right. Interesting. Well, I can only do 4 channels at a time, is the thing. Because I don't have enough room for more than 4 chats. And I always want to have the chats up so I can communicate with the people watching. But if Gab TV doesn't work out, then, pardon me, Rumble. Sorry, I got confused. If Rumble doesn't work out, then I think Odyssey would be a great idea. And I really appreciate bringing it up. But yeah, I do have an Odyssey account. I would probably have to break into it now. It's been so long since I've used it. But I do appreciate that. Thank you, Blob. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can solve these murders. I've been talking for almost an hour now, I think. Oops. Hang on. Let me get back to my wiki. All right. All right. Have my marching orders.
You lost?
Yes, champion of Azura.
Oh, there you are.
Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Oops.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
You know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Shouldn't the court mage have it?
Wunfrath? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
I think I'll hold on to it for the time being.
Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly.
Let's converse a little bit further. How did you assemble this collection?
The Wheelstone? Have you decided to...
I hate when it does that.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid
Damn it!
addition to my private collection.
Effing menu? I'd like to welcome Trolling Vendetta to the Trovo channel. Thank you for being here.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection.
Sorry you caught me at the height of annoyance. When this speech menu doesn't work, it drives me absolutely insane.
For the war. It bothers me that fewer people come to Windhelm these days. Let me see. Traditionally, I would, for a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Woundfirth? Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. It gives me the creeps. Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly. My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old.
All right, let's go ahead and do that tour.
Indeed, I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection.
I'll take the tour.
Splendid. If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen. These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak? Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death. Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Iskramord's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Iskramord.
That's pretty funny.
Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my, I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I?
Cute, very cute.
And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon.
Sure thing. Sure thing. You may at that. Depends on what I wind up doing with this amulet.
Can I help?
Thank God I saved before I started talking to him. I know it saves when you walk into the building, but at least I didn't have to do the
Can I help you?
Walking across the room all over again. Saved a few seconds. Alright, we need to get out of this warren.
Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us.
made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
There's Viola.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
How can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
And finally, I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
It sounds like a necromancer has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
All right. Let's get some daylight in this place so I can see my way around. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go.
The twilight watches us all, Guardian.
If it's bed or board you're after, Candlehearth Hall's got both.
What is it? Dragons?
Not dragons. Man, the most dangerous creature of all.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
After I killed that horse.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
My speech level is high enough now that most of the time I can just talk them out of taking me in.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Don't be so sure of that.
All
We've
right.
intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great
Any
deal
luck
of
finding the
pressure
butcher?
on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
I believe the killer is Woundfirth, the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
We have evidence of necromancy and found his amulet.
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
I was hoping for a fight. Some kind of a, crescendo.
What do you need, Guardian?
Guess that's not going to be the case. That was rather boring, actually. Disgusting in parts, but boring. All right, well, let's continue on. This is one I did earlier, but had to go back to when I screwed up the place in Solitude and had to reload quite a ways back. So I don't think you guys were with me when I did it. It was something in the I did
Think us all lawless beasts.
on my own time.
I'm proof of their ignorance.
Taliban opens fire on crowd after they wave Afghanistan flag. Fatalities reported. Taliban terrorists reportedly opened fire on a crowd in Afghanistan on Wednesday because the protesters insisted on waving the flag of Afghanistan. Quoting the New York Times, a public display of dissent in the northeastern city of Jalalabad was met by an overwhelming use of force. Taliban soldiers fired into the crowd and beat protesters and journalists. NBC News journalist Richard Engel tweeted, Afghans demonstrate in Jalalabad in support of keeping Afghan flag instead of white Taliban flag. Local media report Taliban fires on them, killing 2 and injuring others. I'm watching a video. Okay, there's no translation, so. But you've got, it looks like, I'm sure you might have been able to hear, there were probably about 12 shots fired before the camera stopped, or I should say before the video stopped. And the next scene was 2 men inside a building, seated, crying, and wiping their eyes. And then the final scene was a gentleman, looks like they were older, looked like to be in their 50s. And the final scene is a gentleman, looks to be in his late 40s, early 50s, who is distraught as well, trying to describe the situation. But again, there are no subtitles, so I have no idea what he's actually saying. But it was a tweet by Wajahat Kazmi. So that's state-funded foreign media claimed 2 people were killed and a dozen others were injured. All right, so that's happening. Yeah, let me get onto that. All right. Sorry, I don't normally do news on the channel, but I think something like this bears reporting. So if that offended you, please let me know. But I think that kind of stuff needs to be brought up as soon as possible. That's not politics. I just saw a tweet. A chat from YouTube, all the way back at an hour ago, from Splash Wash, saying hello from Russia. I apologize greatly for not seeing you come in, Splash. I apologize greatly. I don't know why I didn't see you before. And you're not there now, so. And he was on the channel for about 5 minutes. So that was my one YouTube viewer today. In fact, it's kind of odd. The time of his chat is 7:56 a.m. That would be my time, so 8:56 Eastern. But the YouTube metrics doesn't show anyone on during that time period. It only shows one person being on for about 3 minutes. Really, 2 or 3 minutes. About 20 minutes ago. Weird, really weird. But yeah, so they didn't hang around. All right, God, man, it's taking me forever to get back to the game. That news story really took me out of the thinking.
Skyrim could use a lot more.
All right, that guy's down by Whiterun, if I'm not mistaken. This is a funny little side mission. Where is this guy? I'm doing it the hard way. Hang on. Oh, he was nowhere close to where I thought he was. It's getting hot in here. Hang on a second. I've got to open up one of the windows more. I'll be right with you. There we go. That'll let a lot more air in. All right, so talk to the strange jester. This is funny. You guys are gonna love this. Check out the outfit first of all. This, folks, is Cicero, the jester.
Ah, bothering me fuddle. Stuck here. Stuck. My poor mother. Unmoving.
Nothing tastes better than food you've grown yourself.
Still.
Problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking mother to a new home. A new crypt, but... Wagon wheel, damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
All right. Let's go talk to good old Lorius. Oh, there's Frost right there. Is anything in the bag? Let's see here. What's in the sack? Nothing. All right. Chickens. Should find me some eggs while I'm at it.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
This little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
I'm gonna go with the kind route. He's a stranger who needs assistance. Please, do the right thing.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
You know, you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
All right. Pulled it off. And my channel is being featured on the DLive homepage. Something that never, ever brings any results. Just to let you know, it happens almost every morning and no one ever shows up.
Poor mother. Her new home seems so very far.
I talked to Lorius. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
$750 gold out of that, good folks. Not a bad day's work. Not a bad day's work. All right. Let's do a hard save here. I don't think I've done one all morning. All right. Oops, that's not the right key. Oh yeah, we were close to that a moment ago. I completely forgot to keep going. Go to Boetha's
How can I help you?
place. Kind of a rocky climb. Let's go ahead and take the horse. Oh, great. Behind a tree. That's helpful.
You're mine.
Shoot. Oh, no, no, no. Don't get off the horse. Don't get off the horse. It's the last thing you want to do.
Think you can take me?
Crap. Come on. Trying to get the last achievement with the horse to make an attack on horseback, and idiot wouldn't swing the axe. Could have sworn there was a. There he is.
My mother was a strong woman.
I'm overweight?
She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques.
How can I be overweight?
Can you imagine?
I'll be darned. I'm a pound over 2 pounds, really, overweight. How the heck did that happen?
What do you... Guardian.
Let's palm this stuff on Arnia here.
What do you need?
Not often you get to see her outfit in bright light like that. Huh, she actually picked up a couple firewood from that work she was doing earlier. Too funny. Nope, no, wait is what you want, dummy, not that. No. There we go. Oh, I picked up all this armor I completely forgot about. Nope, she just upgraded her shield. And her armor. Alright, that's I check her out.
Are you ready?
Looking good. Looking good. All right, let's check this out.
Twilight watches us all.
Let's check this place out while we're here. Huh. A dead alpha droog. Interesting. Oh, a chest. Look at that. Explore every nook and cranny, folks. Down to 31 lockpicks. I'm gonna have to go home and make some. Almost up to level 81 on lockpicking. There we go. And we went up. Oh, this was worthwhile. A flawless diamond. I think that's the most valuable of all the gems. Petty soul gem. Okay, I'll take it. 97 gold. A steel ingot. Why not? And a steel mage circlet. I don't think I've ever seen a steel circlet before. Kind of funny. Oh, that hurt a little bit. There we go. That's better.
Ah, excuse me.
What in the world?
Thanks.
That's how it's
Couldn't have done that without
For
you.
crying out loud. This place is nuts. And where'd Frost go? All the way down there. Forgot I'd ridden him down there. Let's go, puppy. Boy, look at that saddle. That is a beautiful saddle. Those bags are nice, too. Alright. Let's continue on our way. Which way are we going? We gotta go south, southwest, up this hill. I don't know if we can get up this. This is gonna be tough. Nope, can't go that way. That's off the map. Nope, can't go that way.
You're as good as dead.
Now what?
Now that's how it's done.
Oh, I got a ring off the cat. Alright. Save it. Haven't saved it in ages.
I knew it.
Ah! Crying out loud. Damn horse! Well, once again, complete waste of time. Turn, damn it! Well, it gave it to me. I don't know how it gave it to me, but I got the achievement. All right. Where are those jerks from before? It's getting really dark out. I need to. All right. I think I waited too long.
You should have seen me at the height of my adventuring.
Necklace of Daggers. Sneak attacks deal 8% more damage. Now that'll be a nice enchantment to break off. Gold.
I was
all right.
fearless and took too many
There's
risks.
the other one.
But that's what it was all about.
Oh, they killed a Breton. Note from a corpse. I've already read one of those. There we are. Bandit Dusk Dealer Peddler. Bandit Dusk Dealer Peddler. Interesting. Let's see, you got a few poisons here. Aversion to shock. Boiled chitin heavy armor. I've never seen that before. Fascinating. Yeah, I'll grab that. I'll grab that. Boiled chitin heavy boots. That'll look good on something. Dwarven Great Sword of Surges. Delivers a 16-point static shock. 10% chance to deal 5 times damage. Wow. Wow, that's pretty good. 55 gold, 3 skooma, and a weak fear poison. And I'm overweight again.
Yes. What can I do for you, friend? Of course.
Blob says he's selling dealers. That's actually the way it's written. You're right. That's exactly the way it's written. Yeah, I think I've got a bunch of books on me I can get rid of too. Yeah. There we go. That's better.
Let's go.
All right.
What do you need, Guardian?
New horse equipment available. It said, I just saw that. All right, well, keep that in mind. All right, I think this trail will lead up and around to where we need to go. Yeah, that's working. It's working. Ooh, I don't like the way things are changing here. Oops. Let's do a hard save here. I don't know if these people are friendly or not.
I've really missed traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with blood.
We are Lord Boethiah's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle?
Ah. Who is Boethia?
I should get over to the Lord of Plots, deceiver of nations, devourer of Freedom. Queen of shadows, goddess of destruction, he who destroys and she who erases. Many are our Lord's lofty names, but they befit only us mortals. Intone her mighty names from now until the end of time. It is for naught. Names mean nothing to our Lord. She only cares for those who care for themselves, whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of deeds.
I don't know, the way she described God kind of sounds like Siddhartha from Hindu pantheon. My heart is full of purpose, and my life is full of deeds.
If you desire a glimpse of our dark mistress, then this is what you must do. First, prove your tongue can wield a lie. Find someone, gain his trust, lead him to the shrine above. Next, instruct your thrall to touch the pillar of sacrifice. Its magic will ensnare him, rendering him helpless. Then, girded with certitude, plant the ceremonial blade deeply, so that the waters of his heart wash over you. If your will is strong enough, it will stir Boethia in her dark mansion, and she will appear before us.
Oh man. No, that's not my style. I'll do nothing of the sort.
Then you are weak and inconsequential. You are nothing.
That it? That your best?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine not doing this. I'm really not in the mood to lead some poor NPC to their death. Yeah, I could pull it off, Blob. You're correct. I could pull it off, no doubt. But nah, I couldn't do it to anyone aggressive towards me. They'd attack me they attack on sight. It would have to be someone who didn't mistrust me immediately. So no, I'm gonna have to let that one go, good folks. Not quite the completionist I make myself out to be. There are certain things I will not do. Oh, a bunch of skooma. Yeah. Oh, salt. Sweet. Not literally, of course. Well, let me look around here. Maybe I can take these people out.
Do your worst. Just give up. You can't win.
What have we up here? Food offerings. Okay. Oh. Deadly Magicka, another poison. Virulent stamina poison. Alright, sure, I'll take that. No, I don't want your scalpel. Ooh, that's not good. Got some gold off some burnt corpses. No. You know, I want to see what happens here if I go after these people. Alright, well, it would help if I cast it properly.
A well-placed word or a well-placed dagger, both can achieve equal purposes.
What's that? What are you doing?
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Health, health, health. Health, health, health. Health, health, health. There we go. more health.
Flesh is so distasteful. You have caught my attention, mortal. That is most unwise. Tell me, why have you slain those who profess to follow in my ways?
My reasons are my own.
I abide only those whose will is aligned to my own. Those who oppose my desires perish in the most dreadful of ways. I have a purpose for which you might prove useful. But first, I must test the deftness of your guile and the strength of your purpose. Make a thrall, lure him to my shrine, prove your will is stronger, convince him to embrace the pillar of sacrifice, and then slay him without mercy. Do this, and I shall remember you, and bestow an important task upon you. Do this not, and I shall forget you, and your soul will waste in obscurity.
Oof. Nice. Blade of Sacrifice. Nice. Alright. Let's see what I got out of that. I don't seem to have gained anything from her. Interesting. What's the yeah, no, it's still got the same thing as before. Didn't work out to be that much different. Let's see what we've got up here. Anyone left? Nope, same as before. Let's just loot the unfortunate. Take what I can. Another blade. Man, these things are worth a ton. Let's see. Where's that mage? There we are. Another blade. Ritual Shroud of Boetha. You are able to move more quietly while sneaking, and opponents that get too close will be slowed by despair. Huh. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'm wearing a cloak. I mean, I've already got the silent thing covered, but that bit about slowing them through despair, gotta admit, I like that. Where is that thing again? Shoot, now I can't find it. There it is. I was looking for a shroud. It's Ritual Shroud. Ah, I just gave it back to her. I forgot I wasn't in my own inventory at the moment. Well, she's got some interesting armor there. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Give it to Aranitha. See if I can display that. Oh, I'm not overweight yet. Interesting.
I'm still here.
Well, sure, I would have been. Nope, still got 14 pounds. All right, another blade. Another blade. And yet another blade. Oh, now I want to put that on. Let's see here. There it is, Ritual Shroud of Boetha. Alright, let's see what my powers say now. It's not showing up. Interesting, it's not showing up. Didn't I put it on? Yeah, I'm wearing it. I wonder why it's not showing up. Oh well. We'll see how it works. How do I look at it anyway? Oh, hard to see with in the dark up here. Let's get back down into... What time is it anyway? Man, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, let's get back down into the light and we'll get a better look at this. I've got to find me a hostler so I can pick up the new horse equipment while I'm at it. Should start brightening up pretty soon. Taking a look. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice the sky. It's very, very overcast right now. All right, well, let's get to Hostler and see about buying some new equipment. Then we'll go home and drop off all this armor and pick up another quest. Still got at least another hour to play, so
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better. I see why the Nords like Skyrim. This crisp air is wonderful for the lungs.
Can I trade my Nordic horn for the Imperial one?
Of course.
Let me compensate you for it.
For that price? Sure.
All right.
Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steed.
All right, so what's this Imperial horn do? I don't see it in there. It's not in there. There we go, Imperial Rider's Horn. Alright, what's going on here? There's my horsey. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Let's go home. Drop this stuff off. Hey, Veritas. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at. Ooh, man. I almost spilled my drink all over the place. That reminds me, I've run out of drink. I will be right back. All right, we're back. And of course, as always, thank you for your patience and forbearance. Blob said in the D-Life chat, I thought you were more a Nord guy than an Imperial guy. Oh yeah, definitely Nord. Definitely Nord. I'm nowhere near aligned with the Imperials. But those cultists really got under my skin, literally. So I had to take them out. Got some nice stuff off them, that's for sure. I'll have to sell those blades. Hang on to those. Dump off the armor and all that, though. Alright, so. Back to the game. Gotta like that quick horse dismount animation. I can appreciate that. Let's, I almost had a good view of that cloak. Let's take care of our garden here. There we are. Stay out of the lane, y'all. Come on. What the hell?
What can I do for you?
You can back off.
Everything all right?
Now I'm overweight.
How can I assist you?
Alright. Let's hand that off to Arnia.
Watches us all, Guardian. What do you need?
Just pass off a couple of those blades. That'll take care of it. Ah, that's her stuff, dummy. I do that every time. There we go. I got 8 of those blades? Wow. I did not realize.
Are you ready?
I did not realize I got that many. I think I just ran off my porch. Yep. There we go. I can't see a blessed thing. There we go. All right, there we are. So there's a good look at my cloak. Very nice. Very nice, very sharp. Again, we'll see if I get any actual bonuses out of it or not. Alright, let's get out of third person. Get down here. Oops, wrong place. There we go. Completely got lost there. Alright, good. That's all the ingredients out. I'll do some brewing in a little bit. I've got a bunch of lockpicking potions to make out of decent lockpicking potions. Oh yeah, I want to strip the powers off of that necklace of daggers. I forgot about that. Silver ring I'll hang on to. Alright, let me, oh yeah, store some soul gems. Alright, let's strip that thing real quickly. Huh, I can't. Nope, says I already know that. Fortify sneak attacks. I've already got that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll sell it. I have to go to Enthier. Alright, first let's get rid of the books. Pretty sure they're all... No, oh no. Actually, I gotta grab stuff from there anyway. Let's see, I want that. I'm not going to enchant anything. I'm not going to do any of that. Alright, that's all I need. There we go, there are the books. Alright.
The twilight watches us all,
I think I can stop picking them up. Looks like I've... I may grab more. We'll see. I can always trade the ones I don't need. Man, that armor looks tough on her. Alright, let's just start grabbing stuff. I'll let her keep those blades. I want the armor. What the bandits. I'll let her hang on to those for now. You know, she's not using that bow at all. I'm going going to take that from her. She hasn't used one arrow, so... I think she wears that nightingale hood. I'll leave it just in case. No, that's her. That's her new shield. Pretty sure. There are the staffs. I don't know why I took those pelts. Shouldn't have done that. I was gonna hold off on that. Oh well. No big deal. I haven't got that far to walk. Alright, let's drop all this off. Alright. Put away the book. Oops, wrong chest, dummy. Put away the books. I hate having to do this part with y'all watching, but it's the only way I can continue to do these quests. I'm gonna get rid of all this other stuff too. It's just in the way. I'll keep Cassia's plea. Keep one of them. I can't get rid of it actually. Oh. Yep, forgot. Can't do that. Oh shoot, not the treasure maps, dummy. Not the treasure maps. Get that treasure map back. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. Is look for some of that treasure.
Everything all right?
Alright, I need where is she? Oh, there she is. Of course you're gonna stand in the room. Slow down, girl.
Yes, champion of Azura.
Grab that dragon stuff off of her. Those skulls too. Let's see here. Dragon bone, dragon scales. Take the firewood, of course. And the troll skull.
Lead on, and I shall follow.
Right, let's store this stuff. Come on. Come on. Did the dragon stuff come out too? Oh, I want to get rid of these gems too. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. All right, good.
What
See,
do
I
you
wanted
need,
to
Guardian?
Can I
make
help
those
you?
potions for lock picking. All right, put on that that amulet. I think is what I grabbed. Yep, there it is. Lock picking, lock picking. There we are. I don't have a lot of stuff for that. Nope. All right, let's do 4. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Or it makes me do it twice. Never quite understood that. Then it still doesn't grab everything. There we go. Alright, good. Good, good, good. That's all out of the way.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna have to get another house here. I think I can build 2 more, if I'm not mistaken. Beat feet. Oh, I've got some cooking stuff to get rid of too. There we go. All right. But, oh, you know, I gotta hit the bed.
Oh God. Ah, excuse me.
I need an escalator in this place. All right, let's 7 o'clock. Let's make it 10 hours. Go downstairs, hit the shrine. And we're good to go. And again, for those of you who came in late, there will be no show. Oh, what did I do that for? Oh, the shrine. There will be no show Friday morning. I have a doctor's appointment. And I will be dropping YouTube at the end of Friday. I'll start broadcasting on... why did I do that? Start broadcasting on Rumble Saturday morning. That'll be my first time there. I'll still be on DLive Trovo on Twitch, but I'm going to replace YouTube with Rumble. See how that goes. Hey Ray, good morning. Good afternoon to you. I know it's morning for you. Early morning. All right. Oh, I hit the wrong key. I need to pull up a job. No, I don't want to do that one yet. Not that. Oh yeah, the lexicon. I've been hanging on to this thing forever. Once again, a place I haven't discovered. Suppose it would make sense to start at Snowshod Farm and then travel along the road there.
How can I assist you?
great, what great weather. Oh, what the heck's going on? Oh, whatever it is, it's over. Crying out loud. Saber cat. What are you hitting Q for, dummy? Well, that was easy. Couldn't even see it. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, yeah. There we go. What else is this here? Nope. Stupid alarms. And that's the end of that. What the hell? Let's do some training. No, got away from me. I was hoping to run down. Oh, there it is. Shoot, I lost track of it. Be nice if I could see. Stupid weather. Now what? Can you people go 40 feet without killing something? It's on. Where the hell is it? I missed. Now it's dead. Ah! Stupid weather. I can't see a thing. The only thing I hit was one of my companions. And of course it's empty. All that effort, and it's empty. Oh well, we're here anyway. I guess we're not. Skeever.
Another day, another victory.
Damn Skeever. Think I got that heart? Oh, oh. Ah, what in the living gods? Yeah, I did get the heart. You're right. I got it again. I forgot I collect items while on horseback. I've got that perk. Completely forgot about that. Thank you, Blob. Thank you. Glad someone's paying attention. Because it sure ain't me. Seems like I'm going to have to get off now. Crying out loud, what's going on here? Damn it. There we go. Yeah, once again, with my memory as bad as it is, I'm glad I've got guys like you here to help me remember what's going on.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being watched.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Okay, that was kind of weird. Oh.
That's it? That's it? Thanks for having my back.
Thought I was in a friendly area. I'm bringing something to someone, for crying out loud. You jerks. Oh, ebony ore. Sweet. I'll take that. No, I don't need iron ore. I'll save it here. Oh, I just realized I haven't been here before.
This place is unbelievable. Indeed, Avanchanzel is as much a library as a
Damn, that's quite a
built to
sight.
hold the vast memories of the Dweller.
Let's look this way first. Check everything out.
That's how it's done.
Nope, looks like this is the main way. I'm going to turn around. Do a quick save there just in case. The marker's this way.
Someone there. You're as good as dead. That's how a true Nord fights.
Fight.
That's pretty cool. Haven't seen one of those before. Oh, Ruby. Oh, Ruby. Don't take your love to town. Now I just heard the sliding of the door.
These are the most dangerous,
Something
but
I
the most
have
profitable types of
heard
ruins.
100 times
The
before.
dwarves must have been a prosperous race.
It wasn't me who wanted to go to that Asiatic war. You guys may not know that song, Ruby. Can't remember the name of the artist, but famous song back in the day. Very, very poignant song about a oh, I didn't mean to grab those carrots. A wounded Vietnam vet whose wife has a penchant for stepping out on the town and he can't go because of his wounds, so she leaves him alone. It's a very, very sad song. Alright, that was the main way then. Oh wait, no, I've got this way to go. No, that's the way I came in. Oops. Didn't see the bar. Nothing here on the balcony but a view, so that was worthless.
There are those who believe that the entire Dwemer race will one day return, just as suddenly as it vanished.
Oh, wait a minute, am I? I bet I'm not wearing my necklace. Nope, I'm not. No wonder my swings are taking more time to do damage.
The dwarves were masters at subterranean stuff.
There we go, that's better.
The drummer who built this place was sometimes called dwarves, but history records that they were no shorter than human.
That's how a true Nord fights.
Nope, nothing there. I forgot to make lockpicks. Down to 29. Damn it. It's an apprentice lock, you idiot. Man, I completely misread that lock. That's the worst I've ever done. Alright, silver dagger, yeah, that's vigorous stamina. Scroll of hysteria. Living targets up to level 25. Flee from combat for 30 seconds. Oh, I'm well above those levels of targets, so I'll be selling that. I sell every scroll anyway. I can do a hard save here. It's been a long time.
Everything. All right?
An amethyst. Sweet.
Is someone... Ah! Found you!
Swing, damn it! Great, I hit Aranitha. Oh, Daedric arrows, sweet. I know, I swing wide, I know. Just relax. Save it. That would be nice. Ah, crap. I didn't notice the trap. Uh-oh. That's interesting. I bet that's a, some type of a lightning trap. Let me save it here. I'm not picking that up. Potion of stamina, I'll take it. Oh, potion of vigorous healing. Alright. Oh, sweet. Flawless amethyst. Orcish mage circlet. Potion of minor magicka. Potion of stamina. Ring of the bold. Take 10% less damage from power attacks and bashes. Oh, that's nice. I think I can strip that. That would do well on one of my pieces. And 3 septim. That was worthwhile.
Watch the walls for the sphere constructs. They can appear in the blink of an eye.
Well, whatever that thing is, I was able to avoid it. Maybe if I picked up that armor, it would have gone after me. Who knows? Sit around here a little bit. Ah.
Sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Kind of weird that you can capture the soul of a mechanical object. There we go. Now I can search it. Took forever. Alright, amethyst. Ah, dynamo core. Sweet. I love those. One of these days I'm going to be able to display those. One of these days. A couple of dwarven oil. A flawless garnet. Ooh, a full grand soul gem. Sweet. Sweet. do a hard save again.
Why are all these metal fiends ignoring us?
Avanchenzel is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
I know nothing about what's going on here. I thought this was just a simple, I retrieved something, and I was going to take it to someone. I thought Avanchenzel, or whatever this place is called, I thought that was the name of a person. I didn't realize I was going to be doing a crawl. Oh, an emerald. Potion of stamina and 8 gold. Thank you. Some bolts. Oh, and a greater soul gem. All right. All right. This may be the last part. Avanchenzel animunculatory. Animunculatory. Anama. Hoo doo 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 doo. Anamana doo 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 doo. I think that's how it's pronounced. Hamanama.
Is someone there?
Got a back shot on him there. Oh, greater soul gem.
Told you, we should have hired a thief.
We are thieves, you fool. We're stealing the cube.
And yet none of us can pick a damned lock.
Alright. Haven't got a lot of lockpicks left. Oh, first try. There we go. What do we got here? Is a chest. No, I don't need the armor. I'll take the gold. I've got a bunch of dwarven armor. Oh, a couple of garnets. I don't need the iron. I got a bunch of that. Nope, that's everything.
It is remarkable that so many of these ancient Dwemer creations still function.
Somebody set up camp. Interesting.
This place is huge.
It is large indeed. I did not anticipate Avanchenzel's size or the time needed to uncover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So?
So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're not scared of a few sleeping metal men, are you, Drennan?
Didn't realize I was standing in the middle of everybody. Alright, I want to, didn't realize this was the main path. I want to go back to that side area. Wait, was there a side area? No, just a set of stairs leading to a chest. A chest that I walked right by. 28 lockpicks left. An apprentice lock. 27. There we go. Necklace of minor deft hands. Pickpocket chances are 15% higher. And 7 gold. Oh, better than a sharp stick in the eye. Oh, meant to hit sprint, not jump. Alright. Save it here. Damn it. Damn it. Ow! Those things hurt. Got through that by the skin of my teeth. Now what have we here? Racial phylogeny. Restoration just went up to 48. I'm not too far away from level 51. Notes on Racial Phylogeny in Biology, 7th edition, by the Council of Healers, Imperial University. After much analysis of living specimens, the Council long ago determined that all quote-unquote races of elves and humans may mate with each other. That's the exact opposite. May mate with each other and bear fertile offspring. Generally, the offspring bear the racial traits of the mother, though some traces of the father's race may also be present. It is less clear whether the Aragonians and Khajiit are infertile with both humans and elves. Though there have been many reports throughout the eras of children from these unions, as well as stories of unions with Daedra, there have been no well-documented offspring. Khajiit differ from humans and elves not only in their skeletal and dermal physiology, the fur that covers their bodies, but in their metabolism and digestion as well. Aragonians, like the Drew, appear to be a semi-aquatic limnophilic form of humans, though it is by no means clear whether the Argonians should be classified with Droog, Men, Mer, or, in this author's opinion, certain tree-dwelling lizards in Black Marsh. The reproductive biology of orcs is at present not well understood, and the same is true of goblins, trolls, harpies, Droog, Taeshi, Imga, various Daedra, and many others. Certainly there have been cases of intercourse between these races, and races is always in quotes, by the way, generally in the nature of rape or magical seduction, but there have been no documented cases of pregnancy. Still, the infertility of these creatures and the civilized hominids has yet to be empirically established or refuted, likely due to the deep cultural differences. Surely any normal Bosmer or Breton impregnated by an orc would keep that shame to herself, and there's no reason to suppose that an orc maiden impregnated by a human would not be likewise ostracized by her society. Regrettably, our oaths as healers keep us from forcing a coupling to satisfy our scientific knowledge. We do know, however, that the Sload of Thras, and S-L-O-A-D, the Sload of Thras, are hermaphrodites in their youth and later reabsorb their reproductive organs once they are old enough to move about on land. It can be safely assumed they are not infertile with men or Mer. One might further wonder whether the proper classification of these same races, to use the imprecise but useful term, should be made from the assumption of a common heritage, and the differences between them have arisen from magical experimentation, the manipulations of these so-called earth bones, or from gradual changes from one generation to the next. And that's all of it. Fascinating, very fascinating. Every now and then you come across something that's really worth reading. And again, people have to write all this, folks. This is not just, something that appears out of nowhere. Someone has to take the time to do that. So you really have to appreciate the effort. Throw in oil, thank you. No, I don't need the metal. I don't need the metal. Got plenty of that. All right. There we go. Got through without slicing my legs off again. I should save it. Oh, this looks interesting. Wow. Okay, I don't know why. Don't know why I swung. I think I forgot that my weapon was already out. Greater soul gem. Thank you. Thank you. No thanks. Alright, it's a shame that's clipping the way it is. It's a bit odd. Let me look back here a little bit. Oh, here's something. Oh, an alchemy table. With some rubies. Garnets. Another garnet. Filter of extra magica. Thank you. That's all that. Alright. Man, this place is absolutely massive. I did not expect any of this. There we go. Ooh, an amethyst. Sweet. And a core. A couple of oils. Another grand soul gem. Wondrous. Wondrous, wondrous, wondrous. Pretty sure... Yeah, I already stripped that one. Is there anything up here? Yep. A common soul gem. Thank you. Alright, save it there. I should do a hard save too. There we go. Alright. There's a gem. And some silver ore. Excellent.
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
Well, that was illuminating. Almost literally. There we go.
Excuse me.
Whoa! Time for the bow and arrow, good folks. Let's see what kind of arrows I'm using, by the way. I have no idea. Iron? No, no. No, 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 and no. I've only got one Daedric arrow. Oh, I thought I had more. Oh well. I got those glass arrows from AHNC, so I think I've got some archer potions too, by the way. Completely forgot about that. I think it's called True Shot. Here we go. Draft of True Shot, elixir and filter. 40%, 50%, 30%. Well, let's do the 30% first.
Is someone there?
Missed.
There you are.
Completely missed. Missed again. Hold still, you little bugger. There we go. There's one.
You can't hide from me.
There's two.
I knew I'd find your head thrust in.
3. There's 4. No, they got him. There's 5. Alright, that took care of it. Nope, nothing there. Search a whole upper floor here and then we'll go down. Small section. That's where we came in, actually. Alright, what have we here? Common soul gem, thank you. That's the same piece. There's some oil. And a gyro. Doing really well on weight, so no problems there.
Can I help you? There we go. Another 2 soul gems, actually. If I could click on them. Gyro. Oh boy, I had everything. Okay. Soul gem. Oil, soul gem, and a flawless garnet. Thank you. Oil, gyro, flawless amethyst, and a lesser soul gem. Metal, scrap metal, same piece probably. Amethyst, dynamo core, oil, an emerald, a grand soul gem. Sweet. Another dynamo core, 2 oils, a garnet, another grand soul gem. Thank you. Now what have we here? No, no thanks. No, thanks. No. There we go. A couple of jumps. I search this. Nope, I didn't. Alright. That is this. Now where
do we go from here? Oh, there's something around that way. I see it. Wait a minute, this looks familiar. Let me look at my map. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. No, turn right, 90 degrees. There you go. There we go. There we go. That's where I need to be going. Potion of extreme stamina.
I can't do this. We shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Drennan!
Excuse me. Your pay will be double.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
What do you need, Gabriel?
We are closing in on the lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
Yes, champion of Azura.
Hush, woman. Alright, here comes the AHNC boilery.
We are close now. Can you hear the lexicon calling out?
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
This roots, I just noticed they're I think they're a Khajiit, although they don't quite sound like one. They have a tail. I hadn't been paying attention to the images that much before.
Oh no, you don't.
Coward. Didn't even put up a proper fight.
That was a tough shot. Got that in right on the side of her. Common soul gem. Oil. Oops, come on, click on it. Oil. A petty soul gem filled. And a ruby. All right. Nope, didn't get the sound from that. That happens every so often. Oh yeah, I'll take the glass arrow. Get mine back. Oh, what have we here? Oh, an amethyst and a silver emerald necklace. Thank you. Alright, soul gem. Nope. Another petty soul gem. Common, unfilled. Check that one already. Uh-oh. Something big's out there. I can hear it. That might be the frost astronach. I'm not sure.
Almost there. I can hear the lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right.
All right. Let me look around here. Looks like we've got some stuff. No, I don't need the ingots. I've got plenty of that stuff at home. Potion of vigorous magica. Potion of plentiful stamina. Again, with the dwarven metal, I don't need it. Nope. Alright, good peoples. Here we go. Watch that, watch those. Nope, here's the, here's one of them. Gold necklace. 12 gold. A silver garnet ring. A silver ring. Alright, well. Sorry, dude. You didn't make it. Whoa! 3 centurions, good folks.
I did not come all the way here just to walk out empty-handed.
The way out is right there. Run, damn it!
This is gonna be an, oh well, 2 of them disappeared, so we've only got 1 left. All right, well, okay, we're good, we're good. All right, let me go ahead and do a test shot here. Yep, I woke it up. There we go. Down goes Frasier. Down goes Frasier. Man, I gotta remember that first one I ran into way back when I was first started streaming this. It just all it had to do was get near me, and I was toast. I mean, basically literal toast, because it steamed me to death. Well, flawless amethyst. Another grand soul gem. Thank you. There's Brea. Oh, lockpick. Oh, I got 1 back. Ring of Triumph. Take up to 10% less damage from enemy attacks the further their health falls below 50%. Oh, that's nice. I'll strip that. 10 gold and a silver necklace. Alright. That leaves 1. There was 1 other one of them. But here's the lexicon receptacle. So, ancient knowledge added, it says. Ancient knowledge added. What does that mean?
Did you hear something?
Uh-oh.
Watch it! Thanks for having my back, friend.
Didn't expect that, obviously. Yeah, I'll take them. Ooh, wow. Flawless amethyst, flawless diamond, flawless emerald, flawless garnet, flawless ruby, flawless sapphire, and the ring of Kadank Mezalf grants the user a damage-reducing force field. All right. Let's see. Greater Soul Gem empty. 3 lockpicks, 250 gold, and a silver ring. Drinking away his misery in an inn somewhere, says Vlad. The Dwarven metal is rare, definitely, yeah, but it's only used for heavy armor, and since I'm using light armor, I don't need it. Plus, I found a bunch of it really early on. In fact, it was that first crawl that I was just talking about where the Centurion kept killing me. I grabbed a ton of that stuff and melted it into ingots. I've probably got 20 or so ingots of that stuff, and it's just sitting there. I may make some of it someday just to sell it, but I'm sitting on like 80,000 gold right now, so I really don't need to do a lot of trading, except for the really the stuff that's fairly light but really valuable, like those daggers I took off of those Boethia worshippers. I'll sell those. Something that's light and valuable, I'll definitely sell. All of the unenchanted jewelry that I find, you've probably seen, I've been putting in a box next to the enchantment table at my place. One of these days, I'm going to take all of these soul gems and enchant all that stuff, and I can sell it for a ton of money. And some of it may actually be worth using. Huh. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. All right. There's a skeleton. Bone meal and 7 gold. It's actually pointing the opposite direction. There we go. Here's the balcony. We can fast travel from here. Alright, let's go home. Drop this stuff off. Where's my place? Where is my place? Nope, it's further to the west. There we are. And I will call it here. I'll get to my place, save it, and let you guys go, and then I'll take care of all of the inventory managing.
Let's get going.
Not make you watch me do all that. Let me just get in the house so it auto saves. Get that out of the way. All right. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. All right, good peoples, we have reached the end of yet another broadcast morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at. I will be back, God willing, and the creek don't rise, at 4 p.m. Eastern today for the news rodeo. 2 hours of fun, frivolity, and facts, not necessarily in that order, with commentary from the right side of the barbed wire, as I like to put it. And remember, no morning stream Friday, but I will be here tomorrow morning. And of course, on the weekends, we start an hour earlier. Pardon me, I can't even do my own show. We start an hour later on the weekends at 9 a.m. Eastern, not 8 like we do Monday through Friday, as you can see on your screen there. And then sometimes Saturday afternoons after my lunch, we'll play again for another 3 or 4 hours. That is usually starts at or a little after 2:30 Eastern in the afternoon. Never earlier than that. Sometimes if I play a little bit long from when I start in the morning, my lunch is delayed, so it takes me a bit longer to get back online. but I never start earlier than 2:30 Eastern. So whichever channel you're watching on, make sure you've enabled notifications so you can be alerted when I go live. And of course, with Trovo, you get the announcement personalized. Same with Twitch, and on DLive, you get just a generic announcement. I don't know how it works on Rumble, but speaking of which, by the way, Friday afternoon is the last time I will be putting any content on YouTube, at least in the very long foreseeable future. My 5th anniversary with YouTube is right around today, and I am fed up with them. Absolutely fed up with them. I was going to wait until the end of the month, but no one's watching on YouTube right now at all, so I see no reason to wait any longer. I'll just give people until Friday to switch over to either DLive or Trovo, and as you can see, oh shoot, I forgot to put up the pinned comment. Give me just a second here. There are some people who watch this after it posts, and I completely forgot to put up my pinned comment on YouTube in the chat. Let me do that right now, or else I'll lose the opportunity once I quit. I can't post to the chat anymore. Should have had that up there earlier. That was my mistake. So anyway, the pinned comment in the chat there. Those are the links to my DLive and Trovo accounts. And starting Saturday morning, I will also be simulcasting on Rumble. We'll see how Rumble works. It is a monthly paid subscription to livecast there. So I'll see how it goes, whether or not it's worth the effort. We'll give it at least 5 or 6 months, see how it does. But we'll make a decision after that. And as Blob said earlier, there is also Odyssey. So if Rumble doesn't work out, I'll probably think very long and hard about putting a stream up on Odyssey and see how that does. I understand Odyssey's been around for quite some time. Other than that, I really don't know anything about it. In fact, until I was talking to Blob earlier, I didn't even know you could live stream on it. That was news to me. But in the meantime, good peoples, I will be back this afternoon. God willing, and the creek don't rise. So until the next time, be well, God bless, happy trails, and thank you all so much for your time and your assistance today. I really appreciate it. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.